Sounds correct.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, everyone. My name's Ozzy. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. And Royale High has finally added a new set since, Starlight, I think, was our last new set, technically. Which is actually kind of cool. I can show you this set. I think I can buy it too as well. There's also a bunch of other stuff that's been added, but obviously the biggest, most important thing is the set. We really need a new shop UI. This is getting, out of hand. I'm so serious. This is getting out of hand. You can't even see, part of the set's name here. But the new set is the Fallen Fae collection. We have the Fallen Fae adorned sleeves. So we're gonna buy those. I'll put on the whole set, but we've got the Fallen Fae tattered top and rose choker, which is really pretty. This set does not have heels, which, need heels, but we also don't really have any quote-unquote human legs that are just as a base. I guess Batmo heels would work technically, but I do think it would be kind of cool to get a pair of heels that aren't maybe heels but have a flowering vine up the leg or something, which I think is probably kind of similar to Posies. Also the wings, which a lot of people have pointed out. I don't know if I have the photo where someone pointed it out. Someone pointed out how they look like one of the dolls, wings here in B's server. So, I can't pronounce that name, so I'm not even gonna try. But here is the doll's wings, and here is the actual, set wings, one of their toggles, I guess. Some people have also theoried that, it almost looks like maybe a scrapped set version that... I don't know if I can find it, if they sent it in here or if they sent it in the other channel. But some people theorize that maybe it looked like a scrapped version of the Dark Fairy Dolls set. I don't know. It could be. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. You tell me. But another thing that happened in this update, so I'll read the full update log. New Fallen Fae set now available in the shop only until the end of May, and then we'll be back next flowering springtime season. Designed by IX Choco. I'm gonna pronounce all of these names wrong, so if I do, please don't hate me. It's 8 in the morning. Mesh by Pure Sweetener, formatted by these people. I'm not going to try to pronounce their names. And descriptions written by Neapolitine. New hair plus makeup to go with the Fallen Fae set. Buffed XP rewards and homework awards by ×2 equals double of whatever they were. Which I have a image that can show you kind of what explains that new buff. More makeup by Jelly, Solar, Ilac, Cinzy, Sheena, Devi. I'm gonna pronounce all these names wrong. It's not my job to know how to spell these names or read them. Sophie, Kit, Devilish, 101 full face looks, 82 custom marks, 9 eye looks with unique eye colors, 24 pout looks with unique lipstick colors, 132, that's a lot, design fabrics by these lovely people. I feel like I shouldn't even try to say their names because I'm going to say them wrong. 55 new hair colors, let's go. 2D clothing, 34 feminine outfits, 14 femme swimsuits, 4 femme pajamas, 2 mask outfits, 2 mask shirts, 4 masculine pants, and 5 masculine swimsuits. Can we get some more masculine tootie clothing? Please, people, come on. Vegan Dove Fashionator lace, not coloring fix, plus added an extra color to the lace so the lace can be changed individually, and added color names for your ease of use, so they changed the way you color it. Here's a close-up of the renderation in the shop. This also covers up where Cinzy's, I think it was, I'm gonna say it wrong, please forgive me, code was, so it's very safely to assume that that will no longer be usable unless it's in a different spot. Here are the specific faces that go with the Fallen Fae set, along with the specific 4 new hairs we got. They're not technically, I think they're the feminine hairs. I don't think we've gotten any new masculine hairs, but you know, you could technically use whatever hair you want, because hair's hair. I think this is the original base drawing idea. I'm not 100% sure, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. This is actually really cute. I like that there's like a darker theme with a lighter theme. I think that's really cute. Here is the full rendered photo, also along with, you know, their Twitter post about it, which is really cool. Full set in game, credit to this lovely player. If my Discord graphics, these heels I think are Summer Fantasy heels, so it doesn't come with heels, but obviously you can work it with whatever heels you want. Obviously, you know, wear whatever. A lot of brand new faces, obviously. We've got some beautiful Cyclops eyes. We've got one that doesn't even like full black colored eyes. Seals. We've got seal faces. These look like maybe red pandas. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know my animals. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. A lot of, oh my god, there's like a watermelon lipstick. That's so cute. I think, are these only feminine faces? I'm not 100% sure. I think they're like, technically, I guess you could technically mix them to be rare. Ooh, this new like fairy face kind of goes good with the fae. As for the XP drop, I know this is kind of like, we're kind of a little bit all over the place. The original, shout out to whoever made this to help kind of explain. So this is last night's sleepover quest, cleanup, where you have to vacuum your dorm. Originally, it would give you 79 XP when Campus 4.2, or the now known as Campus 4, because the other one isn't technically here anymore. When it came out, it was 10 XP, and after this update, now it gives you 19 XP. So an overall experience decrease of about 60 for this specific quest. I'm gonna be honest, I will say, out of all of the updates that like have ever happened in Royale High, I've never really wanted to be like, I guess, upset or like disappointed in one of like the updates or anything, but I think the XP quest is one of the ones that kind of like annoy me a little bit, especially for at least Campus 3, because so if you don't know, the experience buff is for all realms, including Campus 3, and Campus 3, like, you can't earn a lot of XP other than doing quests, and that's, like, kind of annoying, especially from someone like me, because a lot of you guys know I farmed 1.5 million to 3 million in a week, with the old experience, and, like, I kind of did need that. I didn't need it more for myself, but I liked farming that because I could give it to you guys, or I would do trades where I would, you know, trade 100k for as many random items as you wish to give me, duplicates, whatever, and this kind of update is a little frustrating. I know that the biggest reason why they changed it is because they want us, you know, there's more ways to earn the experience now. Though there's more way to earn experience, I don't know what's going on in chat. Though there's more ways to earn experience, it still gives you less experience than even before the updates, if that makes sense. Yes, technically, Campus 4, you're not really supposed to focus on the quest besides, you know, after class or wherever you can shove a quest in. Obviously, I don't know. Someone did say that you could try doing the quest in Campus 4 or in Campus 3, sorry, and it would change to the other experiences for that. I'm not 100% sure if that's, like, correct or anything. I guess we could kind of test it out. I want to see if there's anything I missed. But I don't think so. So we'll try and see. We'll see. But I get why. I think that's probably the one update that's probably frustrating. I know a lot of updates frustrate the community, and, you know, that is what happens. But I think this is probably my first update that I've actually not been a fan of. And I've been playing for 8 years now, so it's the first update that I've been like, I don't really like that. Nah, I'm not cool with it. And I think if it was only changed for Campus, like, 4, that would be different. But being that it's also been changed here in Campus 3. Now, what they say is to try and do all of these quests, and it maybe will give you one with, like, the old XP. I don't know if that was before or anything, but we can try. I'm not sure. So this gives me 7 XP now. That's kind of annoying. By the looks of it, I don't know if that's for old update, but 17 XP for brushing my hair. Don't know if that was the original. I doubt it. I know they did it. There's 2 differences and reasons why they changed the experience. One, there was more experience based off of how long the task took to complete. So now, obviously, you can see it takes just a few seconds for us to complete Hair Tangle's quest. Obviously, the longer the quest is to complete, which is why, like, if you go to do the what is it? Why am I lost in my head right now? Oh, where you have to wash your PE clothes. That quest, I think last I checked, before this update, it could be different now. Yesterday it gave me, I think, 57 experience. I don't know what it would give me now. If someone knows in the comments, feel free to leave it there. But it is one of those kind of updates where I'm not a big fan just because it affects all of the realms. And I think for Campus 3, at least at the moment, they should really just have that be the normal quest before the Campus 4 update. Especially because a lot of people enjoy farming in Campus 3. While, yes, technically, it would be quote-unquote easier to do in Campus 4, now it's not. It's also still really hard to get diamonds, and even when I myself personally could spend all day, every day, farming, not everyone else can. Some people only have, you know, an hour minimum to play the game, and I, on the other hand, could play all day, every day, and that didn't affect me, personally. But, you know, as you guys know, I try, when I do farm a lot, I try and do giveaways, I try and, you know, buy duplicates of new sets so that I can give them out to you guys. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, helping you guys out. This is also one of those sets that you have to wear, the human arms for. Kind of annoying. I will say it is, I don't like that they're basing it all around the human arms now. I really don't. It kind of irritates me because, like, you physically can only wear those sleeves with the human arms, in a sense, to make them look good. Like, yeah, well, technically you don't have to. No, yeah, technically you don't. But if you want it to actually look good, you do. I'll wear, like, obviously my hair's not gonna look good with this because it's gonna be just random. But do we have a purple I could wear? Good enough. Also, I find it interesting that these are the hairs that they suggested to use it with, and like the hair also just doesn't fit well with the suggested hairs that they literally made for it. I'm not trying to be petty or anything, but so this is technically the set. The wings are really pretty. These wings do count for the PE class, so do the steampunk wings as well. So if you're wearing these, they'll count as the bonus for that class. But yeah, I think this is such a really cool set personally. I'm a little sad that we didn't get heels, but honestly, if you can trade, get you some posy heels. This looks so cute with this outfit. I did try my best to keep like most of the stuff either the same color or the same touch as the original set. I also like that there is a crying face. I think it adds probably so much emotion to the game. I think people really like miss out when it comes to capturing like special emotions when it comes to some of the faces in the game, and I think having either marks that can do that or specific faces altogether that just work with showing these kinds of emotion. And I think she can be used in so many different ways. Though she is more flowering vibed, she kind of also gives maybe like dark fairy, as we already know based off of Barbie's description. If you didn't know, Barbie was originally a water fairy, now turned ice. So we can add that to so much lore for Royale High related roleplays, where you know that fairies can go from, water to ice. So maybe it's a nature fairy gone dark, which I kind of love that vibe. I think that'd be such a great roleplay series. And just overall, this is probably like one of the coolest sets that we've had in such a long time. I really do like that this wings almost kind of like, man, these kind of feel like toy wings, So it's one of those kind of items that it's like, you kind of would expect to get this from a toy, and as many people are like, man, like Royale High is so focused on toy sets, I think this is such a good time for them to put out a set that's worth diamonds, especially because they just, had a major peak in players due to, Campus 4 finally coming out. There's finally a finished or semi-finished, it's not, finished, but there's a decent bit, there's new stuff, and there's, this is a great time to drop a set, especially on a weekend. I think that made the game spike to like 20-30k players yesterday, which was really, really cool. This dropped really late in the night, and I was like partially asleep, so I didn't do a video yesterday, but I think that's okay. It's really beautiful, and yeah, it's a really cool set. I'm a big fan of this set, and I think there's so much you can do with it. And if I don't get to see you all later today, I hope to see you all later tomorrow. Make sure to join my Discord server. I know that like towards the end, viewers drop off, whatever. But if you're still here, join my Discord server. I've got a pageant going on, a build battle, which involves dorms, Bloxburg, Minecraft, like all sorts of cool stuff. I also have an art contest going on. We have a new one going on every single month. So we just technically started a new one for May. And I got some giveaways planned. And if I don't get to see you later today, I hope to see you all later tomorrow. Have a good day. I wish you all well. Bye.